This is Corrie Ten Boom. During World War II, the Nazis persecuted and murdered minorities, especially Jews. Corrie resisted against the Nazi regime and hid several Jewish people in her house. On February 28, 1944, the Nazis searched her house and discovered the hiding place. Corrie and her family members, as well as the people she was hiding, were then arrested and brought to the concentration camp Ravensbrück. Ravensbrück was the biggest German concentration camp that was especially built to hold women and work them to death. Also, children and men were imprisoned and murdered there. Corrie survived. When she returned home, she started to educate people about the experiences she had in Camp Ravensbrück. She continued traveling the world, preaching forgiveness after forgiving those that hurt her. The monument, Women of Ravensbrück, at the Museumsplein in Amsterdam, is dedicated to all the women who resisted fascism. The monument consists of a metal pillar which emits lights and sound that reflects on the 11 metal panels surrounding the pillar. We were wondering what the people passing the monument think it stands for.
What do I think about it? I think it's sculpturous and it's probably modern.
Aankwam lopen, dacht ik dat het de wc was.
A war, just an age.
Het betekent dat er gedacht moet worden aan de vrouwen in Ravensbrück in de Tweede Wereldoorlog. En ik geloof dat die in opstand kwamen tegen de Duitse overheerser.
Misschien omdat het maar omhoog gaat, een soort van vooruitgang is of zo?
Nou, het is heel statisch, maar ik denk dat dat ook wel erbij hoort eigenlijk bij het monument. Ik vind het zo wel een goed monument, denk ik.
Assuming that all of these flowers and everything left are in memory of all of the soldiers and people that died.
Kind of sounded like guns, but not really.
Personally, it has, I think the monument's meant to be experienced from the inside, but I like it better from this side because I can see the forms on the rectangular boxes, the forms a little more aggressively here, from this angle.
Het is in zo'n capsule. Dus ik denk dat wat het een beetje probeert te zeggen is van het verstikkende gevoel van ergens tegenop komen waar wat de meerderheid is. Dus je bent de minderheid en je moet ergens tegenop komen.
Even stilstaat bij het verdriet wat geweest is.
The first noise in the monument reminds of a beating heart. It stands for the prisoners who survived Ravensbrück and came back. The second noise is for the people who died in the concentration camp. When you think about monuments, you usually think about images of men. But there are also monuments specifically dedicated to female victims. We were wondering what people think about the monument being dedicated specifically to women.
Oké, dat had ik niet in eerste instantie
die levensstroom
eruit gehaald, maar dat vind ik wel heel mooi.
Everyone remembers that in the concentrations the guys were working, but they don't remember about the women and about they losing their child.
I think that oftentimes women's voices aren't heard in like narratives, especially surrounding wars, and they're not necessarily like talked about and like the work that they did maybe, and like things like hiding the Jews and everything, like that kind of activism work that women do like often gets kind of brushed aside.
Iets ergs wat gebeurd is, ook met deze groep, dus het is niet zo dat hiermee gezegd wordt dat het niet erg is als mannen zijn omgebracht, dus ik heb er geen moeite mee.
En dit is toch ook wel weer een hele speciale groep die heel veel leed heeft ondervonden. En zo zijn er natuurlijk ook monumenten voor slavernijverleden, dat is ook een speciale groep. Dus dat is helemaal niet erg. Laat iedere groep maar zijn eigen monument ook hebben. En het leed was groot.
Times change and so do people's opinion of a monument. We were wondering if people thought there could be any improvements to the memorial.
Appreciate it enough at this point to critique it at any kind of level to improve it or anything. I mean, I just enjoy it and celebrate it.
Yeah, you could translate what you have in there because it's only on Dutch.
Well, I mean, I think whoever made it with a certain idea in mind, so I don't know that it's about improving it. I think there's a reason they made it the way it is, I guess.
Dat het in een wandeling opgenomen kan worden.
Ik wist, zou je zo voorbij gelopen zijn als jullie niet hadden gevraagd, ga erin.
Maar ik denk niet echt dat je, als die staat, moet je niet per se gaan verbeteren, want dan doe je alleen maar de originele sfeer ervan, dat je alleen maar aan.